London was restless that autumn. A string of daring robberies, banks, jewelers, even an armoured carriage, had left the public shaken. What baffled Scotland Yard most was that the thief always seemed to vanish moments before the police arrived. Inspector Lestrade appeared at 221B, Baker Street one morning, looking troubled. "Holmes, we may have a wolf in sheep's clothing. I suspect someone in the force is tipping off the criminals. Or worse, leading them." Holmes's eyes glimmered with interest. "And your prime suspect?" Lestrade hesitated. "Sergeant Victor Hargreaves. Decorated, respected, but wherever there's a robbery, he's there first. Always too late to catch anyone." Holmes rose, pacing the room. "A man in uniform is invisible in plain sight, Lestrade. The perfect disguise." The investigation. Holmes and Watson shadowed Hargreaves for 3 nights. By day, the sergeant was a model officer. By night, he prowled the darker streets of London, meeting shadowy figures in alleyways. On the 4th night, Holmes followed him to a seemingly abandoned police evidence storehouse. Through a gap in the brickwork, they saw Hargreaves kneeling beside crates, full of stolen gold bars, uncut diamonds, and smuggled opium. Holmes whispered to Watson, "The perfect scheme. Steal from the criminals, keep the loot hidden in a place no one would suspect, police storage." The confrontation, the trap was set. The next evening, Holmes staged a false tip-off about a shipment of gold arriving by carriage. Sure enough, Hargreaves appeared, alone, dressed in full uniform, ready to intercept it. Holmes stepped from the shadows. "You've been clever, Sergeant. But greed makes even clever men sloppy." Hargreaves smirked. "You've no proof." From the darkness, Lestrade emerged with half a dozen armed constables. "On the contrary, we found your hidden ledger in the storehouse. Every transaction, every payoff, every robbery you orchestrated." Hargreaves' expression flickered, then twisted into a cold grin. "You think you've won? You don't know who I work for." The twist. As Hargreaves was dragged away, he shouted, "They'll come for you, Holmes. The man above me wears more medals than you can count. And he runs this city from the shadows." Holmes's face hardened. Back in Baker Street, he told Watson, this was no ordinary thief. This was a pawn in a far greater game. The rod in the yard may reach higher than we imagined. Watson frowned. "And you intend to go after whoever's pulling the strings?" Holmes lit his pipe, eyes narrowing. "Oh, I don't intend to, Watson. I already have a name."